The Realme X3 is the latest affordable flagship from Realme that offers last year's top-end Snapdragon 855 Plus chip for under Rs 25,000. While we are working on the full review of the device, we asked if you had any questions about the Realme X3 that we could answer, and we picked a few that the majority of you have asked. We'll keep this short and address only the major concerns and get to all the nitty-gritty details in our full review, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss that video. The first major concern that has been blown up is with regards to the display brightness. We put out a tweet last night with a lot of popular phones lined up with the same white background and measured the brightness intensity using an app from the Play Store that uses the ambient light sensor of the phone you install it on, and then you have to point at each display with the app to get the lux meter reading. As you can see, the Realme X3 scored the least out of the 9 phones we tested. However, we didn't want to go just by numbers, so we decided to do a real-life scenario test, and this morning, we went outside under direct sunlight and tested every single phone from that picture we showed you against the Realme X3 to replicate a scenario where you would be using your phone outdoors. So, in each of these clips that you're seeing right now, the phone on the right is constant, which is the Realme X3, whereas the phone on the left is the one we are comparing it to, and you can see the name above each phone. When comparing it side by side like this, you won't see a difference that as dramatic as what the lux value suggested from the test that we conducted earlier. However, there is a noticeable difference in brightness levels, especially when we consider phones at a similar price point or ones that are slightly more expensive. Heck, some of Realme's own phones at a lower price point have better lux values. The brightness is similar to that on mid-range phones around the 15 to 20k price segment, which you would be able to see in these clips. If you look at the display as a standalone though, it's not extremely dull and it is still visible under direct sunlight, but at this price point especially, one would expect a display that's brighter and easier to see outdoors. The quality of the display itself is very good for consuming content, and even while playing games, the touch response is very smooth. The device is Widevine L1 certified and both Prime and Netflix can play content in HD, however HDR content is not supported. All you PUBG lovers out there, this has to be the most affordable phone that gives you the best performance on PUBG. You can easily get a constant frame rate of 60 FPS on Smooth Plus Extreme, so if you want to get into competitive gaming and cannot spend more to get a OnePlus device or an iPhone, the Realme X3 is the best phone for you. There were no heating issues either. Even HDR Plus Extreme is supported, but here we did see small lags from time to time. Some miscellaneous things include no memory expansion, so you only get a dual SIM slot, not even a hybrid tray, no stereo speakers, only a single bottom firing unit. The fingerprint scanner is blazing fast and oh man, those haptics, they're beautiful. That's pretty much it for this video. We don't think the lower brightness level should be a reason to not buy the Realme X3. Yes, it's not the best, but it's not terrible either. We hope Realme can roll out an update to boost the brightness in software, but other than that, the display quality is actually very good. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below, and if you appreciate our efforts to test and compare the display, don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching and we'll see you around.